What is up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Kikes. I just got home from work and I came home to these babies. Just arrived in the mail. Some 22-inch Trailblazer SS wheels, replicas. And I'll leave the link where I got them from. I bought them off of Amazon. Not Amazon, I bought them off of eBay. From a wheels distributor guy in Cali, and I'll leave all his info in the description. So I'm gonna go make space in the garage and get these bad boys on. Oh, just torque your wheels. Guys, so I got the rims on and they look great. It's actually a couple of days later. I drove this thing to work and back yesterday, about what, like 20 something miles total maybe, and rides great. So it's a 265/40 22 with a McGoy's 4.6 drop, and it rides pretty good. I got the Beltec Street Performance shocks, so yeah, the ride's pretty good. Not too much difference from my 20s. My 20s, I had a 265/45 20s on there, so it did lift the truck up a bit, maybe like a ½ inch, which is to be expected. So what I do is I go to Google and I just type in tire diameter comparison. That's what I'm looking for, and it sends you over to tiresize.com and you go to the tire size comparison. So the tires I had before were 265, 45, 20. And then I knew I was gonna stay with a 265. It's about a 10-inch wide tire. So 265. And then I saw a video where they use 40 series on the 22s with the 4.6 drop. So punch that in, 265, 40, 22, and you hit compare. And then what it does is it shows you the diameter, your overall diameter. So the difference between the tires I had on and the new tires was going to be about, what is that, 0.9. So 9 hundredths of an inch, 0.9. And you can see the width is the same. The sidewall, of course, the 40 series is going to be about half an inch smaller than the 20s. Circumference close, and then I don't know, it's a good. It even shows you a picture, and it says, "Hey, those new tires are going to be a little bit taller." And then they even do the conversion for your speedometer and all that stuff. But anyways, so I knew that was gonna happen. My neighbors, my Filipino neighbors, are karaokeing it up right now. It's 10:15 a.m. Saturday. They must have a party to go to. Getting ready for that karaoke challenge. Anyway. I forgot what I was saying now. Oh yeah. So before I put the wheels on, I went around the car and I took some measurements. So right here, I'll put a picture on the screen so you can see. So the blue numbers are gonna be what I had before I put with the old tires on, with the 20s on. And then so you can see that front to back, so this definitely got the Chevy Lean going on, where the driver's side is 1/2 inch to 3/4 inch lower than the passenger side, which I don't know, with the 4.6 it didn't really bother me. But I'll show you, it's a little bit irritating. So on the passenger side, just from this angle, when you look at it, just pay attention to this sidewall line, right? So this is where the sidewall ends and the top of the tire begins. So you can kind of see the gap. When you come on this side, that line is tucking, and I like how that looks. You see, my line's up here, so I like that look. And that's a difference of a 1/2 inch. You know, some people might think a 1/2 inch doesn't matter. I don't care what the measurement is. I want it to look the same like the other side. And when you come to the front, I don't know if you can see it. This light, right there. So I'm pretty straight, but you can see the driver's side significantly leaning more this way, right? And it's also making the back driver rear is 3/4 inch lower than passenger rear. So I'm gonna try and fix that. So first thing I'm gonna do is Let's get this spring out on the passenger side. I think I'm gonna chop it. Okay guys, so we finally got the spring out. Now, cutting springs. You don't want to do this. You don't want to do the flat side. So the flat side is, this is the top of the spring. This is the side that sits up in the spring pocket. And then on the bottom, the pigtail just goes into the control arm. So, from what I learned from YouTube, the formula is like a 2-to-1 on the spring. So if you want to lower your car 2 inches, you cut off 1 inch from the spring. So it doesn't have anything to do with coils, but what you do is you measure, you get your measurement at the top. So you get your measurement at the top, which is about 15. From where I'm looking, it's 50. Your measurement at the top is 15.5, and then you come around until you get your desired length, and that's where you cut. So if I want to drop this side 3/4, so 750. What is half of 750? 375. So what is that? 3/8. So 15.5 minus 3/8 is gonna be 15.1/8. Right? Hope so. Fifteen and a half. When I come around, follow the coil down. Sorry guys, just gotta trust me. So right about there, right about there is 15 and right about there is 15.8. So I made a mark right there, and we're gonna cut half a coil off. So before I cut anything, I went and grabbed out my 3-inch drop springs that I had. And if you've been following my channel, which probably weren't because I didn't have too much followers anyway, so I made a video about this before. So the spring I just took off the truck, this is the McGoy part number right there. So McGoy part number right here. 9903S2X3. And what that means is it's a single cab 2-inch drop spring and an extra cab 3-inch drop spring. Okay? So on extra cabs, 4 doors, this is a 3-inch. Single cab, 2-inch. Okay? Plus your 2-inch spindles, and you can do the math. Now if you wanted a single cab 3-inch drop spring, they send you these. But look, if I can get this camera to focus. Come on. 9903S2X3. Same freaking part number. Same. But son of a bitch. Look, it's cut. They didn't even deburr it. Cut from the factory. Look at that. So, you can go check my videos. I made a video about this, but in short, there's now a different part number for the 3-inch springs. But back in the day, before they came out with that part number, they would just take the 2-inch springs and cut them down. So like I said, if you wanted to go down another inch, then you cut off 1/2 inch, right? So if my 2-inch spring is 15.5, so if my 2-inch spring is 15.5, oh, it's not flat now. Work with me, guys. I don't even have a freaking table. Look at this. I got some leftover MDF on the back of my truck, and my truck's jacked up in the air, so it ain't even flat. But if we turn the camera, we can make it flat, right? Anyways, let me measure these things out for you. So 2-inch drop spring. Two-inch drop spring. Focus. 2-inch drop spring. 2-inch drop spring. 15.5. So for all you mathematicians, you're right. The 3-inch spring is at 15. Cool. So this spring is at 15 inches. So what did I want? I wanted 15.1/8, right? So I measure this spring. Look at that. It's 15.1/8. I might not have to cut crap. So I'm gonna use this 15.1/8 spring right here, and it should get me even in the front if my calculations are correct. Stay tuned. Alright guys, I got the spring back in. I got everything back together. The sway bar, tie rod. So yeah, I went and torqued this 40. This one's like 44 foot-pounds, and then adjust for the cotter pin. And then I only took off the lower ball joint. And that one's torqued to, where is it? And that one torques to 95 or 90 foot-pounds. And that's the only thing I took apart. I tried to not touch the brakes and the upper ball joint because I thought it would make it easier, but damn, I think it took me longer to put everything back with all the stuff in the way. So now I'm gonna go grease up the joints, because I don't know if you guys saw what happened, and if not, don't worry, but I'm gonna be greasing up these spots and then get the wheel back on. guys, so I just got back and I took some measurements after driving around to let everything settle a little bit, and it did exactly what I wanted it to do. But this is what happened, guys. So this is my numbers here. So anyways, we wanted to drop that side 3/4 of an inch. Before it was 30 1/4, and it went down 3/4 of an inch. Perfect. But what it did though, with this corner went lower, the opposite corner, the driver's rear, it came up a little bit. So it came up, it was at 30, and then it came up to 30 3/8. However, that's the same as my other passenger rear. So the back is even. But when this side, when that back tire came up, this front came up a little bit too. So it actually, I went down on that side 3/4. This side, the driver's side front, came up 1/8. So now I'm actually 1/8 lower on. Don't mind the mess, guys. Space is tight around here. So I'm actually 1/8 lower on the passenger side now, which is okay by me. We got rid of the Chevy Lean, and that's what I wanted to do. So let's go look from the back. Check out the bubble level. Look at that. So I got 2-inch spindles, a 3-inch spring on that side, and if that side is even with this side, then I'm calling it a 5-inch drop in the front. I got a 5-inch drop in the front, and I still got a 6-inch drop in the back. And I know everybody goes 5/7, and I got the shackles to do that. But I think I'm gonna leave it at 5/6. I'm gonna leave it like this for now. One is because I'm tired already. I'm lazy. But let's go look at my bubble level again. So on the side of the truck, we're level already. I got the 2-inch shackles right there. But if the bed is already level and I lower the back more, then it's really gonna be sitting lower in the back, that's what they call the Cali Lean. I got rid of the Chevy Lean. I'm not trying to do Cali Lean. Plus, if we're gonna go any lower, we might as well bag it already, right? But we'll see. Someone's lighting fireworks around here. But anyway, so I think I'm gonna call it, guys. We got our rims on. We got the truck leveled out, and now she's sitting at a 5/6 drop, and we're gonna roll with that. We're gonna roll with that for now. And you know, if I gotta change something, we'll make another video. But it's gonna be it. Shoot, man, this thing needs a wash. If you watch my videos, you notice my truck is always dirty. But like I said, I'm waiting to paint it, so I don't want to be putting all kinds of chemicals and wax, and plus I'm lazy. But yeah, should be getting it painted soon, I hope. No, I'm just waiting on my friend. He's busy, but what color should we paint this thing? Leave a comment and tell me what color you think I should paint the truck, because right now I change my mind every day. Like, if you didn't know, this truck used to be red, and then there's a blue paint over it, like the factory navy blue over the red, but in some places the red's popping through. But anyway, leave me a comment, and if you left me a comment before, you know I always answer the comments. So leave me a comment, drop me a comment, and tell me what color you think we should paint the truck, because I can't make up my mind, and I probably won't until the truck is in the booth. Thank you guys for watching. If you're not subscribed already, hit that button and turn on that notification bell so you know every time I post a new video. Give me a thumbs up if you think you learned something from this video. And until next time, guys, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.